The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
Marshall Barr, United States Army, Global War on Terrorism. I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. Did my high schooling there, very active in service even back then. Was an Eagle Scout and Boy Scouts. And 9/11 happened. That inspired me to go to the military. I come from a long line of military service with my father, grandfather's grandfather. So I knew that I wanted to serve in some capacity, but when that happened, it was really the catalyst that really inspired me to actually want to commit and go to the recruiter and get the ball rolling. I joined as a combat medic with an airborne contract. So I knew I wanted to be a paratrooper and be a medic. While I was at airborne school, the 75th Ranger Regiment recruiter came by, and they played a clip of the movie Black Hawk Down that everyone's familiar with, and it was some inspiring scenes in there, and it was enough for me to decide, yeah, I'll sign. The majority of what I did was very exciting, especially being in the Rangers. I often joke that I got a BGI Joe. I got a parachute, jump out of planes, ride in helicopters, shoot guns, and blow things up. It's every little boy's dream. And it was every bit as exciting as it sounds, too. So I was just a little under 7 years on active duty. In the later years of my service time, I knew that I wanted to be a physician, and I knew that was a pretty long and arduous path. So I didn't want to be too old starting that journey, so I decided to get out. I'd also met my future wife, and it was very difficult to maintain relationships with the operation tempo of the unit I was in. So I made that decision to get out and pursue my higher education at that time. From the time I got out, I was enrolled and taking classes at Ohio State within 2 weeks. So I didn't have much downtime, and I started school. I never looked back. I started undergrad, medical school, residency, business school. Once I was completely done with all my training and I was practicing and working in the administrative side of things, that's when I really started to craft my own organization so I could leave my own stamp on things. I started a program called the Helping Heroes Program, where we help veterans who have PTSD and substance abuse issues, which are two common issues amongst our combat population. And it was a organization by veterans for veterans. So it was a great tool to attract veterans who otherwise wouldn't want to talk about this stuff. So, and we've been able to get it national now. So we're able to attract individuals through our virtual platform from East Coast to West Coast. And then through all this, I ended up founding a company called Xterra Health. It is a consulting company that helps disabled veterans navigate the VA disability process. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's really hard to articulate what it means. There's so many emotions that go with it. I look at my peers that were on the stage with me and all the incredible things they have done in their life, and a lot of them are at the end of their service work, and it's a culmination of their body of work. For me, this is just the beginning, and I'm being inspired every day by my peers and everyone that's come before me to continue what I've been doing, and I want to continue that journey of service to others.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.